Astro, no. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. She say that I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D, don't believe in T-H-O-T. She keep playing me dumb, I'm a player for fun.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Gorlock Sports Network. I'm Cam Brockschmidt, joined today by Jared Wasserman as we have Webster versus Blackburn here at GCS Ballpark. It's a gorgeous day out here at GCS as we have the Gorlocks and Blackburn once again facing off. The Gorlocks this season 15-5, riding a 5-game winning streak and a 35-game winning streak against Blackburn College. Jared, we have Jordan Smeevil on the mound. He's had a hot start this season. What can you tell me about Jordan?
Well, this year, Jordan Smeevil's Webster's #1. Last year, he was the #2 behind Matt Mulhern, who was the D3 pitcher of the year. And he's had a great start to the year. He's gone deep into games. Look for his fastball, and especially his changeup, that he's going to throw lefty on righty.
The 2020 Midwest Collegiate League Pitcher of the Year. Pretty good accolade for Jordan Smeevil. On Blackburn's side, they have sort of a big three, if you will, even though they've had a rough start this season, losing their last 8 games. Look for Tyler Jackson, Adam Holm, and Jaden Irevez to sort of lead this Blackburn squad. Leading off, we do have Adam Holm. The first pitch is ripped to right field. Holm swinging off the bat. That one's going back, and it'll be caught. So already Holm trying to start this thing off with a bang, but a nice play out there by Lovell in center field.
Already seeing the wind become a factor today like it was the other day. That ball really took off. Adam did a great job backing up and getting to the spot to make the play there.
First pitch, not letting that one go by him. Nonetheless, one away here in the top of the first inning. Another part of that big three, Jordan Irevez, second baseman. Fouls that one off. Sophomore from Georgetown, Texas. He'll take that one outside, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there from Smeevil. Got him down to a 1-2 count now. Smeevil so far in the season making his 7th start, 3-1. 33 strikeouts and 5 walks. Pretty good strikeout to walk ratio so far. Right there, right down the line. That'll be a fair ball. Just snuck past the third baseman's swords. And that'll be out of play for a ground rule double. So Blackburn, first 2 up. One had a scary deep fly ball. The other snuck it down the line for a double. 1 away now. Blackburn banging on the door.
Jordan Smeevil has been his best this year with runners on, being able to strand them on base. Look for him to go deep into this game. He just had a 9-inning shutout this past weekend versus Westminster.
9-inning shutout, something not a lot of pitchers can do. It's definitely a mental task. First pitch, swing and a miss. Tyler Jackson, the shortstop out of Arizona. 5'11" junior for Blackburn. Decent lead off second there for Jordan. Or Jaden. The 0-1 pitch from Smeevil. Showing bunt there. Instead he'll just take a strike. Probably something that wasn't expected there from the 3-hole hitter. Showing bunt and taking a strike. Now he's down 0-2. Jackson batting .345 so far this season, 13 RBIs. The 0-2 pitch. Inside, and that just runs a little bit too inside. That'll be a hit by pitch. So Blackburn with first and second, one away.
Smeeville's trying to throw the backdoor slider there. Just got away from him, ran in, hit the batter in the leg.
Arredondo, the catcher. Coming up fourth for Blackburn. One away here, first and second. Blackburn banging on the door early.
Interesting to see if Blackburn will show bunt here again with Ben Swords playing back at third.
Pitch is high and away there. Ball one. R.J. Arredondo, the freshman. Hitting .282 this season, has a respectable on-base percentage as well out of Texas. So these first four batters for Blackburn are not that bad. And that one is ripped, and that'll be a base hit. Third base coach holds the runner there, Reves, and the bases will be loaded with one away. And it'll be the first baseman, Lozano. An opportunity here, strike first for Blackburn. The Beavers have lost 35 straight games against Webster, dating all the way back to 2007.
This is a big opportunity early for the Beavers here. You might not get another opportunity like this all game, so we'll see if they can capitalize on this.
Trying to backpick him there, a little sneaky with bases loaded. Something you don't really see often from pitchers, but Smeeville trying to get a quick out.
And just like on Wednesday, that throw was dangerous behind the runner. Staker able to keep it in front of him.
First offering to Lozano. Now it'll be poked out of play. And sometimes in baseball, especially, levels like this, you can kind of overcompensate or undercompensate your opponent. The Beavers have not had a great season to start. Maybe Webster sort of taking them a little easy so far here in the top of the first. 0-1 from Smeeville, low and away. That'll be 1-1.
Something else noteworthy, we only have 2 umpires today, so we will not have an umpire behind first base with runners on base.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch there. Comes right at him. 1-2 now.
And that's Jordan Smeeville's best pitch right there. That's the changeup. Working over the plate and fading out into the other batter's box.
This can be a huge opportunity here for Smeeville to get a big punch out with bases loaded. The wind kind of calming down a little bit. The 1-2. Fouled off the catcher's glove. We'll do it again. Andrew Lozano. 6'1", 190, freshman out of Texas. A lot of Texas kids early here in this Blackburn game. A lot of Texas kids on this roster in general. The 1-2. Make it 2-2 here. Good at bat so far from pretty much every Beaver, whether it's striking Smeeville early in the count or letting it work a little bit. And with an ace like Smeeville, riding up his pitch count is key, especially with a guy like Jordan who's been so dominant so far this season. The 2-2 got him. Big strikeout there from Jordan Smeeville, and that'll make it 2-way.
Great pitch there going to the off speed.
A little bit of stress lifted off the shoulders of the Gorlocks, but not done yet, as Dickerson, the DH, will step up to the plate with 2-way and tasked with continuing this inning, possibly striking first for Blackburn. Last game against WashU, the Gorlocks did give up a run in the first inning and struck back with 3. First pitch from Smeeville, swing and a miss. The 0-1 to Dickerson. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back swing and miss strikes, and it'll be 0-2 here with 2 down.
Smeeville doesn't tend to overpower batters, but he often generates soft contact and swing and misses. That's what he lives off of.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. No balls, 2 strikes here on Derek Dickerson. The 0-2 delivery from Smeeville. Swing and a miss, and he gets out of the early jam. And that's been the story of Smeeville all year, leaving runners on base, leaving runners stranded. And after a half inning here, score is 0-0. Gorloks up first to bat. And welcome back to the Gorlock Sports Network. We're here in the bottom of the first at the Gorlocks. Have 2 lineup changes from Wednesday, and Mr. Jared's going to tell us all about that.
Today, Nate Martinez is in catching instead of Zach Goodman. He's had a big year to start in his first year at Webster, coming over from Quincy with our assistant coach, Adrian Santiago. To start the year, he's batting .310. Also, we have Bryson Rigsby in the lineup today, playing second base. He's coming from northwestern Oklahoma. He has a lot of speed. Look for him to use it on the base paths.
First pitch to Lovell is a strike. Swing and a miss. Down quickly, 0-2. Jarrett Reed, number 12. Pitcher on the mound today. Only his second start of the season. 21 runs, 8 of them are earned. So that might be the story here for Blackburn, is the defense. They can keep it error-free or mistakes kind of to a minimum. They might be able to hang with Webster. The 1-2 pitch from Jarrett Reed. Oh, just a bit inside there. The 2-2 pitch from Reed. Swinging a shot to left field. That one's carrying just a bit, and that'll go over the head of the left fielder. It'll be an easy double here for Adam Lovell, and that is how Webster starts here today.
Really good 2-strike approach there from one of the best leadoff hitters in D3 baseball. He really let the ball get deep there and drove it to left field over the left fielder for a double. He's only had about 50 strikeouts in his entire college career.
Jared, that did not seem like a very deep shot at all, and then it just kept carrying and carrying and carrying. Snuck right over Dunning's head there in left field.
Also interesting to see where their left fielder is playing compared to the Webster left fielder, Malik Wirgas. He's playing almost directly between the end of the cutout of the infield and the outfield wall, while Malik's playing all the way on the warning track, a few feet in front of it, actually.
The 2 22s of each team facing off now. A.J. Smith showing bunt, takes it back, and that'll be a wild pitch there, or pass ball, and Lovell easily take third and is now just 90 feet away. Interesting to see Blackburn already active there in their bullpen. Right-handers up and going.
Can't imagine that any of the pitchers here for Blackburn have long leashes versus this Webster lineup.
Control has been a problem for Reed so far this year. As that shot goes in the left field once again. That one will be caught. Lovell's going to test him. The throw in will miss the cutoff man and not be in time. And Webster taking a 1-0 lead here early in the bottom of the first.
That's a good at-bat and a good approach by the 7th-year starter, A.J. Smith, to drive the run in there on a sac fly to left field.
And it looked to me that that ball almost carried over. Left field's had Dunning once again.
Yeah, well, you notice him playing a little bit deeper here now.
One away here, first pitch. High and away, ball one. With Jarrett Reed, 7 walks and 10 1/3 of innings so far this year. With 8 strikeouts to go along with that. Swinging fouled away, Ben Swords, 1-1. The 1-1 delivery. Swinging a shot to right field. That one's slicing. It'll be a pretty easy play there, and it'll be 2-away. Evan Evola, red hot as of late, playing DH today. Trying to keep it going here for Webster, as the first 3 of the 4 batters are lefties. Seems to justify the choice of Jarrett Reed starting on the mound today. 2-away though in the inning. Last game, 2 outs, Evan Evola smoked one to left center field in the first inning. Driving in Webster's first run. The guy on deck, Parker Wheel, drove him in with a 2-run shot. The 1-0 pitch. Good breaking ball there. Make it 1-1.
It's back to the curveball there, the same pitch that he got Ben Swords out.
Evan Evola, freshman out of Ottawa, Illinois. It's been one of the best freshmen so far this year hitting-wise, as that the umpire takes one to the leg. Let's take a few steps. Catcher will give him some time. And I've been an umpire before, and I can tell you that is one that'll sting.
Oh, that definitely will.
Evola's hit safely in his last 5 straight games. He takes that one low and away. It'll be 3 balls and 1 strike. You do not want to walk a man for the guy on deck. Parker Wheel, red hot. That'll make it 3-2 though, right down the middle. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the first, Webster up 1-0. And Evola will shoot it into the gap. That might be extra bases. It will. Evola turning the corner, heading for second. He'll stop there as he pumps on the brakes. And that'll be a 2-out double, and Evola is hit safely. 6 straight games.
Looked like he could have possibly made it to third if he was sent, but probably a good call to hold him up at second. You do not want to make the first or third out ever at third base, especially with Parker Wheel coming up.
With a guy like Parker Wheel, doesn't matter where they are, second, third, first. Seems like they can get driven in by this red-hot Gorlock. First pitch to Wheel. Swinging a shot. That one might go in the gap as well. The right fielder able to close that in, and that'll be the end of the first inning. 2 hits apiece for each side, but Webster has the lead 1-0. We've been through 1. And leading off for the Beavers, Blaine Dunning. The left fielder seemed to have a bit of a struggle there so far in the first inning. Almost had one go over his head and had one actually go over his head. Lovell smacked a double. First pitch showing bunt, pulls back, and that'll be ball one. This has been the struggle so far for Blackburn this year. As you can tell, their first 4 batters swinging away, getting on base, and after that, hasn't really been much from the rest of the lineup. The first 4 batters, they have been raking so far this year. See if the bottom of the lineup can get something going for the Beavers. As Blaine Dunning working into a 3-0 count. It's rare to see Smeeville start out somebody on a 3-0 count so far this season. 5 walks in 40 innings.
Well, that's definitely true. He prioritizes throwing strikes.
Speaking of throwing strikes, he'll make it 3-1 on that. Fastball down the middle. The 3-1 pitch. Smacks that one down the line. Swords just misses it. Turning the corner is Dunning, and he won't test the arm out there, and that'll be a leadoff single.
You can really see how fast the ball travels on this turf at GCS. Definitely faster than most turf fields you'll see around.
And it seems if Blackburn can clean up their defense and if the rest of the lineup outside the first 4 hitters can start contributing a little bit, this team could be dangerous, or at least could compete with some of these teams in the SLIAC conference. First pitch from Smeeville, a little bit low there.
Well, you can definitely see the at-bats from 1 to 9 so far for Blackburn have been competitive.
Ian Sullivan, third baseman, up after the single from Dunning. And just like how he started with Dunning, it starts with a 2-0 count from Smeeville. Definitely a bit of a rough start, or an off start, if you will, for Jordan. The 2-0. There goes the runner. Swinging, that one will be fouled away.
That was a really good pitch to run on. Slider that was down and in. Batter probably should not have swung at that.
Count now is worked to 2-1. Runner stays 2-1. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there. Had him a bit out in front. Started out 2-0. Works it to 2-2.
That's the changeup again. Lefty to righty.
8-hitter Sullivan on deck, the 9-hitter Trevor Platt, and then back to the top of the lineup with Holm. Smeeville checking on the runner there. If he can get out of this inning without having to reach the top of the lineup with less than 2 outs, that'd be ideal, because Holm, his first time up, was swinging away on that first pitch of the game. Almost drove it in the gap. Runner stays, and Sullivan will work it to a 3-2 count. Maybe the opportunity for a hit and run here. Blackburn trying to get something going, trying to spark some sort of offense. As so far, they out-hit the Gorlocks through 1.5, and Smeeville hasn't picked off. The throw down is in time. They got him. What a move there from Jordan Smeeville, as Dunning was running no matter what happened, and easy pickoff there for the Gorlocks. So now it's 1 away.
Good transfer from Parker Wheel in and out of the big first base glove right there at first base, throwing a strike to second.
And now 3-2, 1 out. Strikeout here, 2 outs, nobody on base. That would be ideal. That one just outside. A rare walk. And now it's interesting, if you didn't send the runner, you have first and second, nobody out. Instead, Beavers are facing a different situation with their 9-hole hitter up and 1 away.
Well, in that hit and run situation, you definitely want to make sure the pitcher goes home. You're not looking to get the best jump. You're just looking to be in motion for the batter to swing.
And he had his head down the entire time. He's not looking back. Trevor Platt showing bunt, takes it back, and that'll be first pitch strike, and almost picked off there at first base. Sullivan just kind of a lazy jog back to first, almost gets back picked. And if the first baseman wasn't playing bunt there, it's possibly 2 outs here in this inning. But a decent lead from on first there is Sullivan. Not going there, and Platt looking at 2 strikes here.
Good slider right there from Smeevil. It's good that he's attacking this batter, as it looked like he was working around the first 2 batters, trying to use finesse.
Trevor Platt, the senior, another person on this roster from Texas. The 0-2. Swinging, that one's shot out of play. So far this season hitting 129, trying to get it back together. 257 on base percentage. But does have more walks and strikeouts, so he knows how to work the count, has a pretty good eye. Swinging a shot, that one will roll foul, and we'll do another 0-2 count. On deck, junior Adam Holm. He's been their big bat so far this season, hitting .395 in 21 games. The 0-2 from Smeevil. Swinging another foul ball. Platt continues to fight. Seems to be sort of the story so far for number 2 this season, having more walks and strikeouts. Just does not want to go down. The 0-2 again. Runner goes. That's a ball low, and it is. He's in there. It did seem like he missed the tag, I will admit, and that will be a stolen base for Platt.
Good
Or
throw
for Sullivan.
Good throw there from Nate Martinez. It looked like Bryson at second caught the ball out in front of the bag a little bit. If he had let it travel a little bit more, probably would have been out at second base.
Missed tag there, 1-2 to Platt. Sullivan with a stolen base. He's now in scoring position, hoping to work it to the big bat Holm on deck. Smeevil comes set. Kicks and deals. And again, Platt not going down. He will not let Smeevil strike him out. It's another foul ball for number 2.
Really good at bat from Platt here, not wanting to leave the decision in the umpire's hands.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Great at bat here from Platt. Can he continue it? Smeevil looks, he kicks, he deals, swing, and that's a little floater to the right side. And that'll make it 2 down. How up is the big right fielder, 6'2", Adam Holm. Like I said, hitting .390 so far this season, a great start to the year. Saw the first pitch from Smeevil of the game, the first pitch of the game, in fact, and just ripped it to center field. And that one will get shot up the middle. Easy send here, and that'll be a 1-1 game. Once again, Holm looking first pitch. This time able to get it down. And with 4 hits in 2 innings, Blackburn coming out swinging.
That's a really great piece of hitting right there. Holmes able to keep his hands inside the pitch and drive it right back up the middle, not getting around it, but
So
through it.
2 at-bats and only 2 pitches for Holm. It's not letting Smeevil get to his good stuff. And when you get high in the higher levels, you see that sort of approach that Holm takes kind of disappeared. A lot of people love to work the at-bats, look for walks, or look for that perfect pitch. Not Holm. He is first pitch swinging. Gotta love to see it.
That's definitely the way to do it against Jordan Smeevil, who you know is going to throw strikes, so it's always good to be ready to hit against a pitcher like him.
First pitch was fouled away. This is Ireves, who had a double his first time up. Floats one to the right side. And this is the number 2 hole hitters. These first 4 Blackburn hitters are pretty decent. And outside of that, it's been a struggle for the Beavers. Jadon Ireves, second baseman, has an 0-2 count on him. And he's going to float one to the right side. Colin Ford is right fielder, and that'll be a catch. So the Beavers, after giving up one in the bottom of the first, come back and attack Schmevel. Put 2 hits on him. And after 1.5, we have a 1-1 game. All right, we enter the bottom of the second. The Beavers struck back hard here, out-hitting Webster, even though Webster's only had 1 chance to hit. But then again, you did not expect this from Jordan Schmevel. Looks a little bit off today. Missing the zone in a lot of places. Actually has a hit by pitch and a walk, something you don't really see in the first 2 innings from Jordan.
Not at all, especially after the last start. He had his best start of his career here at Webster.
Nonetheless, Weird is up after his fantastic walk-up song. I'm always going to comment on that. Such a gorgeous pick. Definitely top 3 on the team as he takes a first pitch ball. The next one to him. Right down the middle. Malik Weirges, number 11. Left fielder. 1-1. Oof, big cut there. Looked way out in front there as the Blackburn bullpen continues to warm up.
Those swing and misses will come with Malik, but the reward is that he will hit home runs off the building and behind the left field wall as well.
The next to Malik is skied high, and that will be way out of play. The designated ball boys are over there. We'll do another 1-2 count. Malik hitting .284 this year with an .843 OPS. Not bad so far this year. Also slugs .514, so that's that sort of high reward, high risk swing that he kind of takes that you were talking about, Jared.
And he leads the team in extra base hits as well.
3 triples, that's impressive.
5 doubles.
So that one is skied high in the air and is dropped. I mean, that thing did hang in the air for a while. I even lost it, and the wind kind of took it a little bit.
Malik hits the ball so hard and high. That one really went up there, especially in this high sky, battling the sun. But that's a play you have to make, and that's the Blackburn defense again, struggling.
And that'll be scored as a hit. As a, I think we're going to call that an E5 on that one. That's an E5 there. So he's able to get it to second. Up and away there, the first pitch. So the wind and the big blue sky coming into play here early in the bottom of the second. So unlike the WashU game, a lot of offense here. Each side giving up different hits, different walks, different errors, different miscues. Fouled off himself there, and he'll make it 1-1 count. Daniel Martinez. Catcher, he's one of the lineup changes here today as Zach Goodman started last game. Nathaniel Martinez in today.
Expect Zach Goodman, though, to start the second game and possibly come in as a defensive replacement late in this one.
Goodman has started 8 games. Well, that one's fouled away. I mean, Martinez started 8 games so far this season. It's weird just going for a stolen base there. That one's fouled away. Possible hit and run opportunity. Interesting to see a hit and run with a runner on second base, but nonetheless, it did happen.
I think there Malik Wirges was just able to time the rhythm of the pitcher, and he was able to get a good jump, which you always have the green light to do if you can.
Gotta love those good jumps. If you're able to do it, go ahead and pull the trigger. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Daniel Martinez, pitch, swing and chopped away. A lot of foul balls so far from Webster. Timing seems to be just a bit out front for the Gorlocks here early. Martinez hitting .310 in his 9th start here in the season. OPS of 700. The 1-2 once again. Runner goes once more, but that one's fouled off again. Martinez not going down. Seems to be another nice time jump there from Wirges.
Wind is really picking up here too. We can feel gusts coming into the box up here at GCS.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Jarrett Reed. Daniel Martinez having a battle right now. We'll do another 1-2. Swing and a miss. Daniel Martinez goes down. Good breaking ball there.
That was a really good curveball there. The bottom half just sunk out of it, and Martinez just swings right through it.
And now big iron on his stick playing Matt Staker. Last game had what many would call a Staker bomb over the left field wall. Shortstop hitting in the 8-hole today with 1 away. Runner in scoring position. Opportunity here for the Gorlocks to score. First delivery. Oof, close call there. Oh, they're going to call that a balk, actually. So Wirges is able to almost steal 2 bases, kind of, and able to get in the pitcher's head. Gets a balk called, so no pitch there in the first offering. It'll still be an 0-0 count. I was curious why the umpire didn't call a strike. The little one.
Infield is really playing in here early in the game.
Infield coming in above the base paths. Not trying to give up any sort of lead or tie that they may have against this red-hot Gorlocks team. And last time Webster and Blackburn played, it was a very, very close game, actually. Last March, Gorlocks able to pull away with a 6-4 win. Continue the 35-game winning streak as that one goes in for the first strike of the at-bat, 1-1. 35 wins. Back in 2007, I was 4 years old. It's impressive. The 1-1. Showing bunt, squeezing it down, and that'll get him in. What a bunt there. He can hit Staker bombs. He can lay down the bunt. And that'll give Webster a 2-1 lead.
And Coach Courage calling the same play that Webster walked it off when Staker was up in our first game against Piedmont this year, the suicide squeeze. That was not a safety squeeze, it was a suicide squeeze. The runner was running before he saw the bunt was down. No chance to get him out at the plate.
So 2-away here, Webster laying down the suicide squeeze as Rigsby shows bunt as well. The ball 1 on him. Webster with 3 hits, Blackburn with 4 so far, 2 away. The 1-0 to Rigsby is outside corner. Bit of a tough call there, but nonetheless it's 1-1.
Now that third baseman is playing in as Bryson Rigsby showed bunt on the first pitch. Anytime the third baseman's back, expect Webster hitters to show a pressure bunt.
Swinging a shot to left field. That one's carrying back at the wall, and that'll hit off the wall. Just a few feet short of a 9-hole, 2-out home run, but instead, Rigsby able to get a 2-out double for the top of the lineup. That's what you love to see from your 9-hole hitter.
Rigsby just teeing off of Blackburn there. That ball hit off the tall wooden wall in left field. Nothing like the sound of that at GCS. If you hit that, you know you hit it really well.
First extra base hit of the year for Rigsby as he unloaded on that pitch.
And he's been unlucky throughout the entire Florida trip. He was hitting balls hit hard everywhere over the field, and they just seem to all get caught. He'll start heating up soon.
Adam Lovell, center fielder, had a double and scored in the first inning. He's back up at the plate once again. First pitch from Reed. Showing bunt. He's going to lay it right down. Reed, a tough play here. Able to get him, though. How about that? That was a tough play there from Reed, whether you like it or not. Able to get it from Lovell with the speed. And after 2 innings, Webster back on top 2-1. Top of the 3rd inning. Jordan Smeevil back out there. See if he can get back to the Jordan Smeevil we know. Blackburn, though, attacking the ace early so far.
Good pitch by Jordan Smeevil right there, hitting the black of the plate on the outside corner.
The 0-1, swing and fouled away. Quickly has him to 0-2. Tyler Jackson. Arredondo, the catcher, up next. These 3-4 hitters need to get something going. If Blackburn wants to get the inning started, instead, swing and a miss. Jordan Smeevil able to get his 3rd strikeout of the day as the around the horn messed up. That is one of the worst feelings as a baseball player. Messing up that around the horn after a strikeout. Not something you want to do.
It's not a coach I ever met that doesn't hate that.
Definitely stings a little bit. Definitely stings. First pitch, Arredondo, swing and fouled away. Swing and once again fouled away. So already 0-2 once again. Jordan Smeevil looking for his 4th strikeout. Here it is, the 0-2. Swing and a miss. 6 pitches, 6 strikes. Jordan Smeevil on fire here in the top of the 3rd.
Now Smeevil's really setting in 3 pitches away from an immaculate inning.
Immaculate inning. What a phrase. I remember Chris Sale did that against the Nationals. One of the freakiest windups I've ever seen. The first pitch from Smeevil. 7. 2 more. It's actually one of the most rare things in baseball, despite some other things topping it. And that
1 pitch away.
1 pitch away. That stings. But nonetheless, a 1, 2, 3, 8 pitch inning from Jordan Smeevil. That one stings a little bit. We played 2.5. It's 2-1 Webster. A.J. Smith will lead it off here as we have a pitching change for the Beavers. Hanslow, the right-hander. Interesting arm angle from him. It'll be interesting to see how the Gorloks combat that. First pitch to A.J. Smith. First pitch swinging. Chopper to second. One away.
It's coming from an interesting sidearm to under the top motion. It's important that batters look for the pitches to be coming in from low because that's where they're going to be starting from. The biggest difference between an over-the-top motion, they're going to be coming from low to high.
It's 4-3 there on that first play. First pitch of the inning. That'll be the first out as well. Second pitch of the inning is a ball. And fun fact, Smeeville became one pitch close to an immaculate inning, and there's only been 19 immaculate innings in the MLB since 2000. So we almost saw something pretty rare in baseball. Instead of bunt, ended that. Next pitch is a strike. Make it 1-1 here to Swords.
How do you feel about that, Cam? Bunting one pitch away from an
that's
immaculate inning.
that's like bunting with a no-hitter, trying to end the no-hitter with a bunt. That was a little cold. The 1-1.
On the 8th pitch, too.
Bit of a half-hearted swing there. Make it 1-2 to Ben Swords. It was on the 8th pitch as well. He knew he was going to strike out if it didn't. That's just my opinion. It's all right, though. We got 1-2 here to Ben Swords, one of the most decorated Gorlok baseball players. Waits back on that one and crushes it to center field. Back the center fielder goes and able to make a sprawling back and forth, spinning around catch. Pretty impressive there for a deep routine fly ball there, but anything in this wind is going to carry like that.
Well, that's one way to catch it, just backpedal all the way to the wall. Fundamentals will tell you to open up your hip and run, but hey, anything you can do to make the catch.
Seemed like he opened up his hip, saw the wind moving it, backpedaled a bit, spun around. Nonetheless, a great catch here near the wall. 2 down here in the inning. His first pitch to Avola. It's a strike. Like we said with Avola, he's on a 6-game hitting streak now for that double in the first inning. Oh, big cut there from Evan Avola. He's trying to send that over the WIBV 102.1 media channel.
That was a
sign
sweeping
right
slider
field.
that went 58 feet, just out in front.
The 0-2, they're looking for a high fastball here. They got it. It's high and outside, 1-2. Hanslow looking for the first 1-2-3 inning against the Gorloks. He's got one pitch away to that. 1-2. One's low to make it 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch to Avola, chopped up the middle, and the 1-2-3 inning will not happen. Evan Avola with the second hit of the day. It's a good 2-strike approach right there. Throw the bat on the ball. Good things will happen.
Good hitters will get a lot of hits like that every year. Although it wasn't hit hard, he stayed disciplined, he knew where the pitch was, and he was able to stay through, and he did not pull off.
Parker Wheat flied out to right his last time up, and he put a charge into it. The wind kept it out. Look for him to put something here. And that one goes foul, first pitch. Hanslow's set. The 0-1. Avola got a pretty good lead there at first. Thought he was going to take off. Could have easily had a perfect jump if he wanted. Instead, he stays at first. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away here in the bottom of the third.
Looks like Coach Courage wanted him to run there. A little concerned over there in the third base coach's box about that decision.
Hanslow feeling that Avola's getting that big lead, steps off. He comes set now. Avola, it's a pretty good lead there. Doesn't go again, and that one just missing outside to Parker Wheel. In high school, Hanslow had a 1.97 ERA through 180 innings, which is second in his high school's history. Out of Shipman, Illinois. 2-1. Shot up the middle once again, and that one just gets past the shortstop. Third base coach telling Avola to hold up. Instead, he goes anyway, and Wilt able to get to second after that throw to third. Avola blowing right past the stop sign, and he'll get a little bit of a talk there. Nonetheless, second and third for Sir Wurges. 2 away here.
That's again with that situation. 2 outs. You do not want to make the first or third out at third base. Evan Avola came close to getting out at third, but he was safe under the tag. Good base running by Parker Wheel behind Evan Avola, advancing to second once he saw the throw was not cut by the shortstop.
And with this turf field, sliding is not easy. You will slide and keep on sliding. Being able to hold that off. The 0-1 pitch. Foul tipped right into the glove. No balls, 2 strikes now. Hanslow might be able to get out of this inning. He's working from the windup here. Second and third, 2 away. Once again, the Blackburn bullpen up and going. The 0-2. Way outside. The 1-2 delivery. Swing and a shot to center. Seems to be a lazy fly ball out there, and that'll do it for the inning. So the Gorloks, despite making some noise here with 2 outs, putting runners in scoring position, unable to cash in. We've been through 3 innings. Webster up 2-1. And we're entering the top of the 4th inning here. Smeeville back on the mound for another inning of work. So far through 4 innings. Has 4 strikeouts. Almost had an immaculate inning. Last time out, 8 pitches, 8 strikes. First to him. That one's low, ball 1. Derek Dickerson up now. Struck out his last time up. It'll be the 6, 7, 8 hitters. Dickerson, Dunning, and Sullivan. That one's fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 from Smeevil. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there. Had him way out in front.
Good changeup, fading away from the batter there.
One ball, 2 strikes. Instead, he'll call time. Dickerson trying to avoid his second strikeout of the day. That one sneaks under the catcher there and will be 2-2 count. Four players have ever reached the 40-40 club. One was Jose Canseco. The others were Alex Rodriguez, Barry Bonds, and Alfonso Soriano was the last to do it. So that's more rare than an immaculate inning. There have been 19 since 2000, the MLB. And all the 40-40 seasons happened 1988 to 2006.
We'll see if we see another one anytime soon, with stolen bases becoming a lost art in Major League Baseball.
Good pitch there. Did not get the call, though. I'll make it a 3-2 count. Dickerson starting to work Smeevil a little bit after his strikeout the last time out. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that'll be a leadoff walk here. First man reaches. Next man up is Dunning. Had a single his last time up. And the bottom of the lineup kind of sparked a bit of a rally for Blackburn, as they were able to get it to the top of the lineup or home, able to single in Sullivan, get their only run of the day. And right now the bottom of the lineup looking to do the same thing once again. Dunning had a single and then was picked off by Smeevil, bottom in the top of the second, and he'll take a ball there.
Really seems like Smeevil's trying to work around some of these batters and hit the corners, but he's going to have to come at these batters at some point as the staff ace for Webster.
The 1-0. Strike right there. Can't get much more perfect than that. 1-1.
That's a really good pitch there, just challenging the hitter, knowing he needs to get in the zone with a strike.
A rare leadoff walk, though, for Smeevil. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a shot up the middle. That one's carrying down, and a good sliding play there from Lovell. Looked like that one was tailing down, as Dunning has 2 good at-bats so far today. Nonetheless, one away here for the Gorlocks.
And that ball had a ton of slice, oddly slicing as much as it did, considering it was going against the wind. Adam Level in center really had to adjust to make that play. Great sliding catch.
One away here after the leadoff walk to Dickerson. The 0-1 from Smeevil. Swing and a miss. Make it 0-2. Sullivan falling behind quickly. Scored their only run back in the top of the second.
We've seen Smeevil, when he gets to 2 strikes, not quite come after the batters. We'll see if he does here. Again, throwing it outside there, though.
Looking for
trying to hit his spots.
Looking for a back pick there. Bit of a short throw from Martinez. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away. Runner on first. Smeevil. Not really in a jam here, but still trying to work out of it. Ball is a little high. 2 walks, a hit by pitch so far for Smeevil, and just 3 1/3.
Again, you can just see he's working around the batter, which is going to run his pitch count up. With 2 strikes, he's going to have to come at the batters if he doesn't want to put them on base.
That one's a chopper up the middle. Smeevil not going for that. Swords coming in. A good play there. Able to get the out. How about that? Swords zooming in after Smeevil unable to get that one. 2 away here. The runner does advance to second base, but Ben Swords Acrobatic play there.
That's a great play running in. While he had a throw on the run, you'll notice he had to change his arm angle, throwing in a side arm angle. But he's still able to throw a strike to Parker Wheeled at first.
So a good play there. Make it two-way, but runner is in scoring position for Platt, who had a fantastic at-bat his first time out. Foul ball after foul ball. With two-way, he has a chance to tie the game. Smeevil the pitch. Check swing. Did not go. So first pitch will be a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there. 1-1 now. Going right at him.
There's the slider falling way short of the strike zone, but the batter is expecting fastball and just swings right through it.
Platt his first time out. Had a pop out to the first baseman. After a really strong at bat, I thought. Fouling off, and fouling off. That one's chopped to Smeevil. Difficult play here. He turns, fires. Good pick at first, and that'll do it. So an athletic play there from Smeevil will end the top of the fourth. We played 3.5. Webster still in the lead, 2-1. Alrighty, and for Blackburn, it's a pitching change, and it's Peyton Blackburn. So for Blackburn College, they have pitcher named Peyton Blackburn. Crazy world. Blackburn, the freshman, 5'10", out of Springfield, Illinois. Left-hander. Trying to hold this lead to just one for Webster. The first pitch breaks in there for a ball. Next one is just an easy hit-by pitch there for Nathaniel Martinez, and the catcher, the leadoff hit-by pitch, so he's able to get on to start Webster's fourth inning.
And that one won't even hurt. A pretty good deal. Take a pitch that doesn't hurt, get first base.
And Staker with the suicide squeeze his last time up. Got the RBI. That's all that really matters. Shortstop had a big home run last time out. Trying to get on base and extend this Webster lead here in the bottom of the fourth. The first pitch to him. He'll take that one for a ball. And the next pitch, swing and a shot up the middle from Staker, right at the center fielder, and one away here in the bottom of the fourth. And here is Rigsby, the 9-hole hitter, up now with one away in the inning. Daniel Martinez with the hit by pitch that started off. He'll be at first base. That one's fouled away. Rigsby had his first extra base hit of the year his last time up with a smoking double off the wall. About 10 or so feet away from a home run. Just kept carrying and carrying in left field. The 0-1 to him. Drops right in there, make it 0-2. Bottom of the fourth, no balls, 2 strikes to Rigsby. Peyton Blackburn, the left-handed pitching freshman out of Springfield, Illinois. The 0-2 from Blackburn. Just a bit high, good eye there. Rigsby definitely wanted to pull the trigger there, but able to keep his eye, make it 2-2. Rigsby calls time. Trying to reset himself here. The 1-2 delivery. There goes Martinez, and fouling it off there is Rigsby staying alive.
Good jump by Nate Martinez there. Good pitch to run on a breaking ball, but Bryson has to protect the plate there with 2 strikes.
One-two pitch, swing and another foul ball. We'll do another one. Fighting here is number 5. Another good at-bat from another Gorlock. 1 through 9. Very few at-bats where it's been a little iffy. Everyone's had strong ABs against this Blackburn pitching staff so far through 3.5 innings. We'll do another 1-2 pitch here from Peyton Blackburn to Rigsby. 1-2, there goes Martinez. Swing and a miss, throw down. Not in time as that one gets past and rolls into center field. And that'll be the second out here in the inning, but it'll be the top of the lineup here at Adam Lovell with a runner in scoring position. So Webster might be in good hands here as number 2 has an opportunity to extend the lead to 3-1. That does have a hit today and scored back in the first inning.
It seems whenever it's scoring runs or knocking in runs, Adam Lovell is always involved in runs for Webster.
He's an all-around offensive threat as he calls time there. His last time up, tried to do a bunt, try to sneak one past Blackburn. He's very good at that, but nice little PFP from the Blackburn pitcher. Throw him out. First pitch to Lovell. First pitch swinging out in front there, fouls it away. 2 outs here in the inning. Great opportunity here for Webster to extend their lead. Second pitch from Blackburn. Fastball chipped, and that will definitely get down, and Webster able to extend their lead to 3-1. Lovell, a huge turn there, and he'll be able to get to second base, maybe even third. He's going to hit that corner, and he will stay at third. So a big opportunity there for Lovell, and he cashes in. A little float single there, and he actually took a huge turn from first. Thought about getting a double, and the throw in is very wide. Actually high a little bit and over the shortstop's head, and Adam Lovell standing up there at third.
That's a typical Adam Lovell hit, using the opposite field. Using his speed to get to third base, almost had a Little League home run actually. Thought about going home.
And that's been a problem for Blackburn all year, has been the fielding, has been helping their pitchers out. First pitch dropping in there for a strike against A.J. Smith. "90 feet away is Lovell, A.J. Smith. Huge RBI opportunity for him. Whiffs at that curveball, an 0-2 count now. Gonna have to shorten up here. Despite Blackburn's fielding troubles, that's only their second error of the game. There's a shot to second, just past the diving second baseman, and that'll make it a 4-1 Webster lead.
Really good inning here for Webster. Scoring runs with 2 outs. That's a big difference maker in baseball games.
They were very good at that against the Wash U team, scoring 3 of their 4 runs with 2 outs. Right here, 4-1 lead, out hitting Blackburn 8-4. Pretty big fourth inning here, scoring 2 runs so far. And now Ben Swords has an opportunity to extend the inning. Evany Vole on deck. Lefty-righty matchup is what Webster wants here. Swords against Blackburn. Short lead at first there from Smith. The first pitch from Peyton Blackburn is in there for a strike. Swords with 2 flyouts so far today. He's putting the bat on the ball. Feel like it's his turn to cash in a hit and get something to drop. The 0-1. Inside, almost hits him there. Pitches like that, sometimes just let it hit you. Get on base. Just as good as a single. So that'll be a 1-1 count. A 1-1. Taken high. Hitters count here. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, now, Cam, I can really see how you said this pitcher set the all-time high school record at his school in innings pitched. All he is throwing junk, and that saves your arm.
Does indeed. The 2 ball, 1 strike pitch. Look decent there. Instead, it'll be a 3-1 count. Swords, one of the more dangerous power hitters, if not all-around hitters for the Webster Gorlocks. The 3-1 will be outside, and the inning will continue to Evany Vola. Five pitch walk there for Ben Swords. And with 2 away, runners on first and second. The man who has been all over the place so far in his first 2 at-bats, a single, he had a double his first at-bat, a single his last at-bat. Like we mentioned before, a 6-game hitting streak for the red-hot freshman Evany Vola. We'll have an opportunity here for an RBI with a runner in scoring position, and Ben Swords at first. 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 2 runs scored so far for the Gorlocks, and the first pitch to Evola. He'll take that for a strike.
That pitch looked a little in there, but keep in mind that Evans stands very close up on the plate, so could have been on the inside black.
Like an Anthony Rizzo. Just crowding that plate. The 0-1 from Peyton Blackburn instead. Check on the runner. Able to easily get back. It's A.J. Smith. 2 away here in the inning. Blackburn trying to close the cut here and make it stop bleeding out. Instead, that one is popped up high in the infield. Able to make that play. It's the shortstop, and we've been through 4 innings. Webster with a nice 4-1 lead. Top of the lineup here for Blackburn after giving up 2 runs in the bottom of the 4th. Kind of what you want after giving up 2 runs in an inning. Down by 3. Top of the lineup, who has looked pretty solid so far. Adam Holm has seen 2 pitches, flew out his first at-bat, had a single his next at-bat. He'll finally take a pitch here outside, showing bunt, ball 1. That one taken for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes from Jordan Smeevil. Swing and a miss there. Green light from Adam Holm. Hefty cut from him as well. Swinging a shot to short. Easy play there, and Adam Holm goes down with the first out.
Staker's so smooth that shortstop gets down, gets that ball. Really quick transfer into his hand and gets into the throwing position right away. That makes him really consistent with his throwing mechanics as well as Swords' throwing to first base.
Up now, the number 2 hitter, Jaden Reves. Had to hit his last time up, or his first time up, my mistake. Had a double in the gap. 1 for 2 today. Was left stranded to third. In fact, the entire bases loaded for Blackburn in the first was stranded by Smeevil, and Jaden will pop that one up sky to first, and wind carried it a little bit, but Parker Wield able to make the play. 2 down here very quickly here for the Beavers. Try to fly out to first. Be a 3-hole hitter Jackson. Reach base once. So like I said, the first 4 hitters of this Blackburn team, all 4 of them have got on base at least once this game. If you can shut down the first 4, it could be smooth sailing for you. That one is fouled away. Tyler Jackson, Jordan Smeevil going at it here in the top of the 5th. Fouled away the first pitch, looked at a strike the next one. He's down 0-2. Smeevil has pitched 4 2/3, has 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, 1 run, has hit a batter. Overall, pretty solid game from Jordan as that one shot into center field. Adam Lovell will get there easily. We played 4.5, 4-1 Webster after a quick 1-2-3 from Jordan Smeevil. And welcome back to bottom of the fifth. At the 4. Parker Wilt will lead things off. Here in the bottom of the 5th. 4-1 Webster lead. Parker Wilt with a single his last time up. Right here, he'll get jammed a little bit. Good play to his right there was the second baseman. Able to make a quick first out for Paul Blackburn, or Peyton Blackburn, my mistake, for the Blackburn team. The Beavers, 1 pitch, 1 out. Parker Wilt goes down with a ground out to second baseman. Here is Malik Wirges. He's 1 for 2 so far today, takes the ball outside. The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 pitch from Peyton Blackburn. Low and inside. Three balls, 1 strike to Malik Wirges. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. 3 ball, 1 strike count from Peyton Blackburn. And Weir just smokes that one down the left side, and that'll go foul. Had the distance. It's not the right angle. Way out in front there was 11.
That ball was really left up, and that ball was crushed by Malik. Unfortunately, fell.
His eyes lit up just a little bit too quick there. 3-2 delivery. And that'll be ball 4.
It's good to see Malik discipline there. In a 3-2 count, take his walk.
Now, step into the plate. Nathaniel Martinez, last time up, got hit by a pitch. And now we'll step up to the plate with a runner on first with 1 down here in the bottom of the 5th. Peyton Blackburn, the pitch to Nathaniel Martinez is fouled away. Now it's time for a little trivia. So we're going to ask a question here in the bottom of the 5th and answer it in the bottom of the 8th. Now the question is, who was the last Cardinal to hit 4 home runs in one game? That pitch is outside. Stealing is Malik, and he will get there easily. Second baseman unable to handle that throw. So a runner on second for Nathaniel Martinez and a 1-1 count with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. And your choices are Fernando Tatis, Stan Musial, Mark Whitten, or Mark McGuire. Now think about those 4 choices, and we'll answer it back in the bottom of the 8th. And with Webster here, Nathaniel Martinez, 1-1 count to him from Peyton Blackburn. Swinging, he shoots one into the gap. That might get down. That one's carrying the center fielder over. Right fielder will end up calling him off. And he'll make the play. 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. Weir just thought about going there, tagging up. Instead, he'll stop in his tracks. And that'll be a fly out to the right fielder. F9 there on that play for those keeping track. And now it's Matt Staker. Shortstop has a suicide squeeze for an RBI. He's 0 for 1 today. Is that one counted as a sacrifice? We'll have a chance here to get another RBI as down goes Malik trying to steal third, and he's in there. So how about that? 2 stolen bases for Malik Weirges here in the bottom of the 5th, and now he's just 90 feet away for Staker. Showing off the speed.
And that's an interesting opportunity to steal a base. 2 outs, again, you don't want to make that third out at third base. Good throw probably has him able to get under the tag due to the throw being high.
The 1-0 pitch from Peyton Blackburn. Staker trying to make this a 5-1 Webster lead. He'll float one to left field. Tough play here, but able to run on and get that. So, bit of a jam there towards the end of the inning there. Peyton Blackburn able to get out of it. Still a 4-1 lead after 5. Opening up the top of the 6th, Jordan Smeevil back out there for another inning. Last time out had a complete game. So he's known to go long distances or has the opportunity and the stamina to go the distance.
And although he's let up a few walks and hit by pitches today, we have not seen a lot of activity in the bullpen. Webster's confident in his ability to last in this game.
So he'll start off the top of the 6th. And the first pitch is a ball. Leading off there, catcher Arredondo. Had a single his first time up. And now he's facing a 2-0 count. Smeevil against people that lead off an inning, he has struggled a bit, giving up walks to leadoff hitters, hits to leadoff hitters. This time, oh, what a pick there from Ben Swords. He has looked fantastic there at the corner today. Making some pretty flashy plays. Had one earlier in the game where it went over Smeevil's head, able to make a nice play there. And once again, snagging one there at the hot corner for one One out here to lead off the inning.
And you'll see there how fast this turf is. He initially went back to get the long hop. Then he realized how fast that hop was going to come up on him. So then he had to readjust, come down to a knee, and get the short hop. And he was able to do that to get the runner out at first.
First pitch to Lozano there, and he did not like that call. Nonetheless, first pitch, first strike for Smeevil against number 7. Next one to Lozano is a strike as well. He's seen 2 pitches, he's taken 2 strikes, and Smeevil has an opportunity for his 5th K of the day. The 0-2, just a bit high. Good 0-2 pitch, though. I like those high fastballs on an 0-2.
Looked pretty good to me.
Try to force him, swing and miss there. The 1-2. Able to work it to a 2-2 count. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 away here in the top of the 6th. The pitch from Smeevil. Down and low, so Lozano able to work it to a full count after going down 0-2.
Again here, that's been a trend. Smeevil, when he gets the 2 strike, trying to hit his spots and work around the batter. It's really running up the pitch count. Now he's going to definitely have to come at him here.
Instead, it'll be low and inside and a lead out and a 1-out walk here for Andrew Lozano. So Smeevil, 5 walks on the season coming into today, has 3 walks and a hit by pitch. Not usually a control issue for Jordan, and despite that, Webster has a 4-1 lead. He's able to leave runners on base and work around jams. Able to get a first pitch strike there after a comeback walk from number 7 there at first base. 1 away here in the top of the 6th. The 0-1 delivery. 0-2. Good pitch there, caught him looking.
Now in another 2 strike count, 0-2 in fact. We'll see if Smeeves comes right at the batter here or he tries to work around him again.
The 0-2 from Smeevil. Trying to work around him, the runner going, and easy stolen base there as it bounces away from the catcher Nathaniel Martinez, and Blackburn making a little bit of noise here in the top of the 2nd. Runner in scoring position with 1 out.
Coach Courage disappointed that that ball got away from Nate Martinez.
Dickerson walked his last time up, facing a 1-2 count this time. So a strikeout and a walk. One of the 3 so far for Jordan. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on second, 1 away here in the top of the 6th. The pitch, swing, chop foul.
Webster has now put all 3 infielders, second, short, and third, on the left side of the infield.
Playing a major shift here as the double play is out of effect after the pass ball.
And Parker Wheeled at first just shifted deep into the 4-3 hole.
Swing and a miss there, drop third strike, and Martinez fires it over. 2 away here now in the top of the 6th. Good strikeout there from Smeevil, his 5th of the day. Dickerson goes down, strikeout for his 2nd time of the day, and 2 away here in the inning, and it'll be Dunning tasked with getting this running. He's had 2 great at-bats, though. Good single his first time up, did get picked off, and then had a nice strike to center field and a better diving catch from Lovell. Righty-lefty matchup is what the Beavers want here in this 2-out situation. The pitch taken for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Make it 2-0. Working the count now. Dunning has been one of the better hitters of this bottom half of the lineup so far today. Blackburn feeling confident right now, trying to cut this lead in half. Make it a 4-2 deficit going in the bottom of the sixth at least. Trying to get a 2-out run here. Maybe get it to the top of the lineup. The pitch. Able to get his first strike of the at-bat. Smeevil make it a 2-1 count. Two balls, one strike, 2 outs here in the inning. The pitch. Good pitch there. Make it 2-2.
That's the backdoor slider right there for Jordan Smeevil, brushing the outside corner.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. Top of the sixth. Smeevil trying to get out of this one. The pitch. Swinging a chopper to short. There's Staker. Plays it on the hop, and good stretch there from Parker Wielt. And that'll do it. 6 innings for Smeevil, 1 run for him, 5 Ks, a few walks, but Webster still has the 4-1 lead. Webster will have the 9-1-2 hitters coming up here in the bottom of the sixth. Rigsby leading things off. Had a double his first time up at the plate. Struck out his last time up. And he'll lead off here in the top of the sixth. Will be Rigsby, Lovell, and Smith. New pitcher here on the mound, Antonio Massengill for the Blackburn, the 5'10 sophomore out of Austin, Texas. First pitch swinging is Rigsby, and that's a shot to center field. An easy play there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Solid swing, though, from the second baseman.
Yeah, that's another really nice swing by Bryson Rigsby. As I said earlier, he's been hitting balls hard all year that just always seem to get caught. That ball started on the middle to outer half, and it's exactly where he hit it. Hit it to the right side of second base in deep center field.
Massengill, his 4th appearance so far in this season. We have some action in the Webster bullpen finally. He's pitched only 3 1/3. First pitch strike there to Lovell. You'll see him take that first pitch 9 times out of 10. The 0-1 is outside, making 1-1 here to a Webster center fielder. Lovell has reached base twice out of his 3 attempts, and each time he's reached base, he has scored. run producer.
That is what he's known for here at Webster in his 5th year.
He works the count to 2-1 with scoring 2 runs. He also has an RBI as well. 2 for 3 so far today. Just what is expected out of him at this point. Such a fantastic all-around hitter as he's able to foul that one away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And as the season progresses, you've seen a little bit more pop, a little bit more power as well. And he's got the speed.
That's definitely true. He almost hit his 3rd home run of the season in 3 games. It would have been the other night here at against WashU.
The 2-2. Swinging a chopper to first. That one will go foul, though. And we'll do another 2-2 count.
And in this situation is when Adams at his best with 2 strikes. He just does not go down.
And that is exactly what you want out of a leadoff hitter. Just an all-around athlete. And when I played baseball, that was just, leadoff hitters were some of the best people. Just the nicest guys, and they were just athletic. They could play any sport. They're fast. They could hit for power. They could hit for contact. They always worked the count like this. Keeps fouling it away. Never struck out. Always walked. Just played the game almost perfectly, borderline perfect.
Well, that's really what Adam has done this year, especially in the second half of the start of the season towards the end of the Florida trip. He just really heated up. It seemed like every game he was at least getting 2 hits, sometimes 3.
And right now just working the count. It's Massengill in his first inning of work. We'll have a 2-2 pitch to Level. And again, just working. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's really frustrating for a hitter. Every time you're going to throw a strike with 2 strikes, Level's fouling it off. Then you throw 1 slider, hoping that Adam's going to chase it with 2 strikes, and he just sees the spin. He sees that it's down, he takes it. Now you feel as a pitcher, what can you throw that would get Adam out?
3-2 to Adam. Chopped away once again. Foul ball, foul ball, foul ball. Ball. I mean, it's just working the count. Exactly what you want to see.
And I've lost count. He's got to at least be at 9 or 10 pitches.
We'll do the 3-2 count once again after the foul ball from Massengill. He kicks. Swinging a shot to second. And Lovell will be set down for the second out of the inning. Despite a great at-bat, he'll bounce out to second. 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th.
And that's another thing you'll notice about Level. Whenever he grounds out, he's never thrown out by more than a step or 2. And there, even though it's just to second base, he's still able to force the play, rushing the second baseman. And you will see time and time again that infielders will rush throws, and Adam will get infield hits or get on by error because of the speed that he has.
Here is A.J. Smith, the right fielder. Singled his last time up, so the top of the order, first 4 to 5, have been dealing for Webster. That's exactly what happens most games for the Gorlocks. These big power hitters, these big top 4, they provide. They get on base, they score runs. A.J. Smith, 2 down here, the 1-0. He's going to smoke one to second. Good play there on the backhand. The throw is out, and how about that? Blackburn, flashy play here to end the 6th inning. We played 6. Webster still up 4-1. And with the doubleheader, we're going to have a few substitutions. Mr. Jared, you want to tell us a little bit about these subs?
Going into center field and coming out of right field, A.J. Smith comes out of right, Adam Level goes to right from center, Aaron Hop goes into center field. He's really known here at Webster for his defense. He can track down fly balls as good as anybody in D3 baseball. Has a really strong arm. Look for him to cover a ton of ground in center field. Going into second base for Bryson Rigsby is Bo Slaymaker. He's really been the utility infielder, a guy who can go in and play great defense for Webster.
Slaymaker, number 7. Hop, number 0. Coming in the game, subbing in for Webster. Smeevil, though, still on the mound, and a first pitch strike here to start the top of the 7th. Just pounding the strike zone here, top of the 7th. Already falling behind Blackburn. Sullivan, 8-9-1 coming up here. And the top of the 7th. The 0-2, swing and a miss. A little check swing, half-hearted 3/4, but that will be Jordan Smeevil's 6th K of the day.
Good pitch, good location right there from Jordan Smeevil, elevating the pitch. The batter just doesn't see it well. And swings in a half-hearted swing.
Pitch there. Four pitches, 4 strikes for Smeevil here to start at the top of the 7th. 5 pitches, 5 strikes. We're getting to that point once again. Platt was the one who did ruin the... No, that wasn't Platt. That was Lozano back a few innings ago in the 3rd.
And as I mentioned earlier, Smeevil has been best this year when he's been in jams, getting out of them. Although he's let up some base runners, some walks, some hit by pitches today, he's now in the 7th inning and has only let up 1 run. We are starting to see some activity in the Webster bullpen, though.
Good pitch on the outside. Platt able to work it to a 2-2 count. Swinging a shot to short. Nice play there. On the backhand, not able to get him, though, and an infield hit for Platt. Good sliding play, though, from Staker.
That was a great play from Staker. The speed of Platt, though, nothing Staker can do about it.
And it'll reach the top of the lineup. Holmes 1 for 3. Had a towering shot. A little bit of a fly out, though, in the 1st inning. Right now, he's tasked with trying to get Blackburn back in this game in the top of the 7th. Smeevil still on the mound. Wheeling and dealing. First pitch, though, to Holmes is a ball. The 1-0. Thought about it. Instead, it's just called a strike anyway. 1-1.
And the defensive replacement we did miss was Zach Goodman going in at catcher for Nate Martinez. Goes in late game in games that he doesn't start for his defensive abilities.
Ball's low. It'll work it to a 2-1 count. Two balls, 1 strike. The pitch, swing and chopped short. Staker, 6-4. Almost the double play there. Holmes just beating it out.
Good turn there all around. The ball is just hit too slow to turn a double play.
2 down now in the inning. Rev as the second baseman had a nice sliding backhand play to end the bottom of the 6th. He'll be up here. Runner on first and 2 outs in the top of the 7th. His foot is on the white line. His back foot is, and the other one is Spread out to about the middle of the box. He fouls that one away.
That is interesting placement in the box from the batter, considering Smeevil is not known for throwing for overpowering batters with his fastball velocity.
The 0-1 instead of check on the runner. Back in time. No balls, 1 strike, 2 away. A nice lead there from home, and Smeevil's going to check once again. Blackburn may try to risk a stolen base opportunity to get something going, a runner in scoring position for one of their better hitters in Reves. Another big lead and not going there, outside 1-1. One pitch from Smeevil. There he goes. Swing and a miss. The throw down and got him. What a throw there from Goodman. We said he was going to sub in for his defensive abilities. And how about that? Goodman down there striking him out. We've gone through 6.5. Webster, the nice 4-1 lead. And leading off the inning is Ben Swords. He is yet to get in the hit column yet, but good opportunity here in the bottom of the 7th. Get something going here. First pitch to him, right in there for a strike.
Since the end of the Florida trip, he's been a little cold hitting-wise, but he's really due to heat up here.
He has been cold, but today put some nice bat on the ball action. And instead he'll get a hit by pitch, and it's the 2nd time he's been on base today as a walk and a hit by pitch. So despite not being in the hit column yet, he's gotten on base twice, and that's all you can ask for. Hit by pitch is just as good as a single.
Always a good day, 2 times on base.
Of course. Like a modern day Barry Bonds. And now for the red hot freshman, 2 for 3, Evan Evola. Finally getting a righty-lefty matchup. It seems like he's been facing lefties all day. First pitch to him. Outside ball 1. A 1-0 to Evola. Takes a hack at that. Tags first. No play there at second. Good jump there from Ben Swords. Able to break up the double play, and instead of runner on first, 1 out, or a double play, we have 1 out and a runner in scoring position. Parker Wheel.
That was a good curveball there, but either way, it's a productive out for Evan, moving the runner over to second base.
Exactly what you want to see here is a 3-run lead it's good, but, you know, that's definitely manageable for a Blackburn team, so it's very important for the Gorlocks here to keep on striking, laying it on. First pitch to Parker. It's inside. Ben Swords electing not to go there on that. Bit of a small pass ball. Parker Wheel 1 for 3 today is shortstop trying to toy with Ben Swords a little bit. Pitcher looking over, instead he'll deal. That one's high and away, ball 2.
Interesting to see these sidearm pitchers, the previous lefty one for Blackburn, and then this one now the righty, throwing these sliders. They're coming at a sweeping angle due to the arm angle they were coming in from. But it looks like they will decide to intentionally walk Parker Wheel here.
Not a bad idea. Get the righty-righty matchup and the double play opportunity as Blackburn trying to not give up any more runs as their offense has been quite cold after not a bad start against Smeeville. You know, Smeeville had a little bit of control issues to the start of the game, and not only that, they got in the hit column very quickly and came out striking. But since then, they've been a little bit cold. Smeeville seemed to settle in a little bit better, and that'll be first and second. The left fielder Weirges. First pitch to him. Swing, and that one's chopped in. That'll go over my head and out of play.
And that was a really good looking pitch there from Alec to swing at. Just missed it, fouling it straight back.
Weirges 1 for 2. Has a hit and a walk today. So he's been on base twice. He's scored once. Almost scored a second time, but got left stranded. The third his last time up. Nice lead at second from Swords. Wheel also getting a nice lead with the first baseman pulling off him, and that's a shot to left field. Right at the left fielder, though. That'll make it 2-away, and the infield fly will not be in effect anymore after that fly out. Now, Jared, do you know the infield fly rule?
Do I? Yes, I know the infield.
Okay, go ahead and recite it for me. To a T. Has to be perfect since you say you know it.
Runners have to be at least on first and second, bases loaded 2. It is not in effect when there's only a runner on first. There also has to be less than 2 outs. Any ball that is deemed catchable and close enough to the infield by the umpire.
Can it be a foul ball or a bunt?
I do not believe so.
No, it does not. That is a perfect reciting there of the infield fly rule. I'm proud of you, Jared. Proud of you. It's the first pitch and the strike there for Zach Goodman, who comes in as a replacement for Nathaniel Martinez, and most likely will get the start here in this doubleheader. Threw out a runner last inning. Very impressive from number 19. Since he just came into the game, that's got to be hard to do. It's one of those aspects of baseball that go unlooked or seem a little bit easier than people think, is coming in cold as a catcher in your first inning you have to throw someone out. It's a little bit impressive there for Zach Goodman.
And there's definitely reasons that batters' batting average goes up as the game goes on, as they get into their second, third, and fourth at bat of the game, especially if the same pitcher's in.
Big whiff there from Zach Goodman. 1-2 count here with 2 outs, first and second. An intentional walk, looking to be a little bit of a smart play, because Parker Wheel may have done some damage as well. They got the righty-righty matchup instead with the fly out, and now Blackburn 1 strike away from getting out of another jam and leaving more runners stranded for Webster. It's been a bit of a key thing for Blackburn today, is leaving those runners stranded. Goodman will foul that one away. If Antonio Massengill can get out of this one here. It'll be 9 left on base for Webster today. Blackburn has 6 left on base to counter that. We'll do another 1-2 pitch here. 2 away. Kicks and deals to Goodman. Little floater here in the infield, and that one will be caught. So we've played 7 innings. Zach Goodman unable to answer there, and that's 9 left on base for Webster. Still a 4-1 lead for the Gorlocks. And Smeeville last 7 innings, 6 Ks, 7 flyouts, only 1 run on 3 walks, hit by pitch. And now it'll be Mr. Hake. And Jared, what can you tell me about the right-hander?
Well, in his 6th college season, he's had limited innings this year. He's a righty with a fastball and a good slider.
And first pitch swinging. 1 pitch, 1 out. And the 2-3-4 hitters will be up here to try to get something going. Mr. Jackson. Not in association with Mrs. Jackson, but he will be the second hitter here of the 8th inning. To fly out to the center field. First pitch, looking at it, strike 1.
And that's something Coach Courage will like to see, come right into a game and throw strikes right away. He's not going to give you 30 pitches to settle in. If you walk the first batter, you may be pulled.
And the 1-1. Swing and shot down the line. Way out in front of that one, and quickly Hake's got him to a 1-2 count. Cooper Hake working quickly here, gets a 1 pitch, 1 out, and already has the next batter to a 1-2 count. Not wasting any time here in the top of the 8th. One of the more dangerous hitters here in the Blackburn lineup, a 3-hole Tyler Jackson. He smokes one to center. Under it there, and 2 away. Aaron Hopp there in center, able to make the first 2 plays of the inning. Replacement for A.J. Smith, and Lovell shifting over to right field. It's 2 away here in the inning. Arredondo, the catcher, freshman. Rounding out that dangerous 4 I've been talking about all game for Blackburn. And the first from Hake. A little bit low there, 1-0. From Cooper Hake. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there. Battling him inside there on that fastball. Floats right in there. Bumped in like that one. It'll move to a 2-1 count. With that ball, it'll be one pitch away from a 2-out walk, and that can be deadly sometimes for a team. We'll see if Cooper Hay can battle back here in this at-bat. The 3-1. Swing and a shot up the middle, and Arredondo with a 2-out single. Every hitter's sent it to center field, whether it be a flyout or a single so far. A two-way that'll bring up first baseman Lozano, who has walked, struck out, flied out. 0 for 2 so far. And the pitch. Low and away, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and chop there to third. Swords able to range over, making it look easy over there. Spied a 2-out single. Cooper Hake coming in, setting him down. We've gone through 7.5. It is still a 4-1 Gorlock lead. All right, we're going to start the bottom of the 8th, and we previously, in the middle of the game, asked a trivia question of who was the first Cardinal to ever hit 4 home runs in the game. Actually, the only Cardinal to ever hit 4 home runs in one game. The choices were Fernando Tatis, guy with 2 grand slams in 1 inning, Mark McGuire, Mark Whitten, and Stan Musial, Stan the Man. And the answer to that is C, Mark Whitten. Back in the 90s, Mark Whitten, or was it the 80s? It was the 90s, yeah. 4 home runs in 1 game. Back at Old Bush Stadium.
And if the answer to that is news to you, it is to me as well. I'm from the East Coast, but came here from St. Louis. He made that question.
East Coast. Always wanted to go to the East Coast. Haven't really been that much. The 0-1. I'll make it 0-2 here to the defensive replacement, Bo Slaymaker. Oh, no, Staker actually is leading us off. Bo Slaymaker on deck. It'll be 8-9-1 here in the bottom of the 8th for Webster. We're commanding a 4-1 lead against the Beavers. Staker 0 for 2 has an RBI today as he shoots that one, and it'll stay fair, but it will be a pop out to the first baseman, and that's how it will start the bottom of the 8th.
And Aaron Hopp will actually be batting here, as Slaymaker technically went into the lineup for A.J. Smith, and Hopp went in for Bryson Rigsby.
So Aaron Hopp will have his first opportunity to hit here in the bottom of the 8th. Started last game against WashU, subbing in here. He'll bat 9th. Aaron Hopp hitting .214 so far on the season. Repping the double zeros. The 102 him. He shoots it into the gap, and that one will get down possible extra bases. It'll actually be cut off. Instead, he'll just blow right past it, and he will be thrown out easily. A beautiful play, though, out there.
And that was a nice swing by Hop, going down, getting that pitch, staying on top of it, and threw it, hitting it into the gap. It's always good to take an aggressive turn, and it's always good to think, too. But in that situation, the outfielder was coming up with it before he was even halfway to second base.
And Dunning was able to make a beautiful route to that ball and an easy throw out there at second. And now there's two away for Adam Lovell, top of the lineup. Lovell takes strike one. So far today, 2 for 4, 2 runs scored and an RBI himself. So he's been part of 3 of the 4 runs scored today. As that one shot up the middle, and that'll be a base hit as well. And they're not going to test the Beaver arm here. That'll just be a single here with 2 outs. And Bo Slaymaker make his first at-bat of the day.
And that's another 3-hit game for Adam Lovell. Just so good at putting bat on the ball and hitting it well wherever he hits it.
So Bo Slaymaker will have an opportunity here in this game. Bottom of the 8th, 2 away. Adam Lovell poking one past the second baseman. Almost made that diving play. 10 hits on the day for Webster to the Beavers 6. Lovell bouncing around there at first. Slaymaker will take a strike. Bo Slaymaker, his first at-bat here of the day. Only his 4th at-bat of the season. He's yet to have his first hit of the year, 0 for 3. And the pitch to him. Check swing, but held up a little bit, 2-0. One ball, 1 strike, 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good cut there from Slaymaker. One of the best names on the team, in my opinion, Slaymaker.
That's always a name that's caught my eye, too, ever since I got here.
Bo Slaymaker. That just goes together.
Slaymaker, Playmaker.
That's a pretty good nickname for him. Slaymaker, Playmaker. The 1-2 to Slaymaker, the Playmaker. Kick and deal. And that's low, but Lovell taking advantage of that bounce there, and he'll get a stolen base. Great awareness from number 2. Like we were saying, he just does everything right. One of those players, got to respect him.
He really does, as well as he plays great defense, too.
Great awareness, great IQ, able to bounce on that one. A 3-hit day, 2 runs, 2 RBIs, and another stolen base for Lovell. Taking another hefty lead off second with 2 away here, the 2-2. Slaymaker floating it and almost over the shortstop's head. So Webster almost able to score their 5th run of the day in the bottom of the 8th. Instead, it'll stay a 4-1 Gorlock lead going into the top of the 9th. Top of the 9th, Webster looking to pull this one away for their 6th straight victory. trying to improve their record to 16-5 on the year. Currently winning 4-1, and Dickerson will lead things off. It'll be the 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up for the Beavers. And Dickerson, first pitch swinging a chopper to short. Easy play there, and 1 pitch, 1 out for Staker.
And that's now 4 outs for Cooper Hake since he entered the game. He's going to attempt to make the 2-inning save.
And if you can only use 2 pitchers in a game, that's pretty effective so far. And you can save some of your better arms for later days, as we do have a doubleheader today and 1 more game tomorrow. First pitch from Cooper is a bunt, and that one will float foul. Trying to get something going here. Despite the Blackburn Beavers facing a 3-run deficit, their pitching, which has been one of their biggest struggles so far this year, every one of their big pitchers has ERAs north of 7, 8, 9, things like that. But a lot of their relievers came in and dealt today. A lot of it, good start from Jarrett Reed as well, even though he didn't really last that long against a really good Webster offense. And holding a good Gorlock offense to like this to only 4 runs, especially when they've struggled with pitching in the past few games, it's pretty impressive. A 1-2 pitch. Strike 3, got him looking. And that'll be the second out here in the top of the 9th, and it'll be Sullivan. Or, not Sullivan. That'll be a pinch hitter here. Strike 1 there. Cooper starting off strong. It's Jason Hedges, junior out of Austin, Texas, tasked with continuing this game. We'll look at strike 1, the next one. Swing and shot into the gap. That will be caught. How about that? The speed out there. Able to make the play from Aaron Hoppin just like that. Game 1 of the doubleheader will go to the Webster Gorlocks, 4-1. An impressive pitching performance from both Smeevil and Cooper today. Webster only using 2 pitchers through 9 innings, and that's exactly what you need, especially with the doubleheader today, 1 more tomorrow, and, of course, the rest of the season. And that'll do it. It's been Cam Brockschmidt and Jared Wasserman. See you in about 30 minutes or so for Game 2.